45-meter passenger vessel that was built in 2011 in order to carry 350 passengers. The boat was designed as a daily vessel for entertainment, and she was served as such for the last 10 years. Now the owner is motivated to sell, and he's looking forward to receive offer to purchase this vessel. The vessel can be used as a passenger ship as its original destination, but can also be converted to a pleasure yacht with some vision. We will make a full walkthrough video today. It's going to be long, so you can skip from one part to the other by using the chapters at the video description below. If you want to learn more about this vessel, use her webpage by using the link at the video description below, or click the card that appears now on your screen. We are starting the video today from the upper deck, looking downward to the main deck. And here we have a beautiful sitting area looking forward from the top part of the vessel. And this is the bridge, the pilot house. Let's step inside. So this vessel has everything it needs to meet the regulation, the SOLAS regulation for a passenger vessel, all the safety equipment. Let's quickly have a look what we have here. The boat has 3 engines, Doosan engines. You can see 2 throttles here for the starboard and portside engine, and another throttle for the central engine, which is 1,200 horsepower. The other 2 engines are 800 each, and you can also see the control panels for each one of the engines. Now you will also find here a panel for Yanmar engine. This engine is operating the bow thruster. In addition, of course, there is a electrical steering here. We have an autopilot, and from Simrad we have the chart plotter and radar screens. And here, of course, we have the AIS. So another quick look around. Sitting area looking forward. And let's proceed to see the aft area of this deck. You can find here 6 life rafts, very big life rafts, 350 passengers on board. There are 2 cabins like this for the captain and engineer, private cabins, bed and some storage place, and back there toilet and shower. In addition, there is another cabin here for a doctor or any additional service personnel that needs private cabin. Moving backwards, there is a huge sun deck area here with a bar. And in here there is kind of a galley. It's not the main galley of the vessel. There is a huge galley on the lower deck, but still it's a galley which can provide some snacks and light meals to the guests which are staying on this deck. Moving a little bit backwards, the yacht is 9-meter beam and 45-meter length, and the waterline is 44-meter. So you can understand that there is a huge volume, huge space in this vessel. Okay, from here we will go to the first deck and let's see what we have there. There are stairways in both sides, in this side, also on the other side there. We will use the port side stairway. And here we are on the first deck. Let's go to check the aft area of it. Again, we have another a bar with a lot of sitting space around. It's fully equipped to serve snacks, and it has fridges, sink, everything it needs to serve as a bar. There are sliding big windows here, so when the weather is nice they can be open. Now it's a little bit windy, the wind is picking up and we're expecting rain later today. See, it's a little bit choppy. From here it will be a good chance to view the aft area. Now the part of the deck that we see underneath is actually a water platform that can be launched inside the water and under the water, and in the summer the guests can enjoy a swimming platform, very large swimming platform. And we are moving forward on this deck. We will cross from kind of a private meeting room. There are sliding doors here which are now locked, but basically it's a round private meeting area. And we are moving forward. In both sides there are offices. They are now locked. Proceeding forward, there is a big salon here. With very large windows in both sides and also forward. And there is a bar, again, that can serve the guests which are in this location. We're moving forward, and in this place some shows can be done, take place. You see the speakers, and there is a small stage, and also there is a reflector here, and movies are screened here. There is a big screen here for the reflector for the movies. Let's go outside and have a quick look at the deck. This is the deck where the anchors are operated from. But there is another kind of an outdoor sitting area here. Big capstans for mooring here at the port side. Same at the starboard side. And quick look where the anchors are operated from. Two huge windlasses. There are two anchors here, each of 500 kilograms and a long chain of 150 meters each. Looking backwards. And let's go to check the main deck, which is the next one below. Another look at this deck. And we are going through these central stairs down to see the main deck. Now, before we go forward, let's check the stern, the aft deck. This is normally where the guests are coming from, through this via this passerelle. There is also big davits here to lift the dinghy, or even a much bigger dinghy than this, here and here. And this is the passerelle where the guests are boarding the vessel. So this is the aft deck, and as I said, this deck is hydraulic deck. It can be launched to the water and used as a swimming deck for the guests. This is the reception where the guests are accepted when boarding, and we are moving forward. Lockers for the guests in both sides, also there. Reception office here. Which is locked, but you can see through. Now it's empty, it's off season. Now in both sides there are a toilet, a bathroom for the guests. This is for the men. Quick look inside. And on the other side it's for women. Same arrangement. And we are moving forward to see the main dining room. So here we are. It's a huge dining room. It can accommodate more than 50 people, 150 people. And we are going to cross it all over. Now from here, just before we continue, there is an air conditioning system here. It is a local air conditioning system, but there is a central air conditioning system located in the engine room. So we are passing this door, which is at the end of this huge dining room. And from here, it's basically the operational part of the vessel, which we are visiting now. This is kind of a corner which washing the dishes, for washing the dishes. A lot of storage space, mainly built from stainless steel. Down here, this is the door which will lead to the chain locker, storage. And from here we are going down to see the galley and the other technical parts of the vessel. This corridor is basically used for dry storage, as you can see here behind these cages. More storage for some cooking pans, stainless steel storage. And here we are in the main galley of this vessel. It's a huge commercial galley, mainly built from stainless steel. It has an island cooking area with stoves and frying pans, all kinds of frying pans. refrigerator, more refrigerated area there, and here on the other side, which is the starboard side, a big oven. Let's have another look from this angle at this galley. And from here we will proceed further backwards, and this corridor is the crew cabins corridor. There are 6 cabins here. These are 2 and another 2 here. I'm just going to show you one of them. They are similar, very basic cabins for a passenger vessel crew. 2 beds in each, closets for personal belongings, basic cabin. There are 6 like this here for 12 crew. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, there are another 3 cabins just behind the pilot house, so that makes 15 sleeping crew for this vessel. Here we have a small pantry for the crew. They can sit around having their meals, resting. And in here there is the bathroom of the crew. There are 2 toilet stations here and showers, sinks, showers. Very basic, but all is functional. Now there is a watertight door here, and just behind this watertight door we are entering the engine room. One of the generators is working. We are on anchor, so I will try to explain. Okay, what we see here are 3 main engines from Doosan. The one which is on the port side and starboard are 800 horsepower, and the one in the center is 1200 horsepower. So there are 3 propellers here. There are different ways to move this boat forward by using the main one in the center, or both in the side, or trolling just with one from the side in order to save fuel. We are moving backwards. These are the 2 generators, also from Doosan, each with 175 kilowatts. Water pressure pump with hydrophores. Daily fuel tanks in both sides, also on the other side. Hydraulic pumps, and we are passing another watertight door to another technical room, which is the very aft of the vessel. Here you can also see some sample of the construction, the steel construction. A big air compressor. We have some hydraulic units from Hydromarine for the capstans and the windlasses. One small emergency generator, this yellow thing. On the other side there is a big sewage system to treat the black water from Selmar, and also a big water maker which will provide 280 liters per hour. Small working station for the engineer to deal with the service, maintenance and troubleshoots. Moving backwards, we can see an emergency steering with one throttle to the main engine, to the central main engine, and also we can see the rudders, pistons, which are very visible, easy to handle, very accessible. So that was the technical part of PRIMETIME, and we are moving forward again through the engine room. Another chance to see this engine room. Moving forward and out, and from here we will use these stairways to go to the main deck. Separation door, and here we are again on the main deck. So that was PRIMETIME, a 45-meter passenger vessel. If you want to learn more about this vessel, look at her specification list, see more photos, visit her webpage by using the link at the video description below.